Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Kel-n-Rich Show. My name is Kel. This is my wonderful, amazing husband, Rich.
Thanks, Kel. What a
You're welcome.
special day. This is a special day. We have a great opportunity normally. Normally, we provide first reaction videos to anything from metal to progressive rock and anything in between that's awesome, maybe a little bit outside those boundaries as well. Well, today we have like a new times three. Not only is it a new band to us, New Messiah, but it's a debut album by them. And it's a debut video, so it's a world premiere video. Nobody has seen this outside of the band, and maybe a focus group or whatever, however they do it, for their new album, their debut album, Voice of Choice. And it consists of 20 songs, new arrangements, they're covers. But after the video, I'm going to give you kind of a reminder that some of the songs that you might love, those aren't the originals. And possibly the covers are even better. So we are all for covers, new arrangements, new ways to do it. And there's actually a criteria that I discovered that identifies a really good cover. What makes it like a Hall of Fame rated cover? So maybe there's going to be ones. This is Pat Benatar's Hell is for Children off of the, I think, 1980 album Crimes of Passion. And Kel does not know the song, so it's brand new to her. Okay, and I picked the live version from 1982 at Haven Colosseum. I was actually living in Western Massachusetts. I was 11 years old, so I didn't go to the show, but I was a Pat Benatar fan. I mean, who wasn't that listened to radio in the early 80s? I mean, the voice and the look and the lyrics and the power. So, you know, this album that New Messiah has done, it also includes, which you might know the song, do you know Walk This Way? Aerosmith's original.
I do. I love that song.
So Run DMC did a collaboration with.
I know it very well.
Right?
I know it very well.
So Darryl DMC McDaniels, okay, Hall of Fame rocker, okay, artist, he actually leads off New Messiah's new album with Jungle Love, which is actually a version. It's a new arrangement that he kind of wrote.
Love.
Yeah. Remember the movie Purple Rain?
I never saw the movie Purple Rain.
So there's a song called Jungle Love. That's okay. A song called Jungle Love, and it's by The Time.
I wanted to see it.
Yeah, it's featured in the movie, and there's a story about that. So anyway, this is a heavy-hitting album. Members of Exodus, okay, thrash gods Exodus, are on this album, and on this song, just let me make sure I get the names right. Hell is for Children. It features Deibys Artigas. And he's from Venezuela. He's a male singer.
Yes. A
male singer on Hell is for Children. I can't wait. And I have a story after that Will told me about why he was chosen and why the song was really never covered. There's Craig Cephalo. And Craig is also the studio engineer and videographer. Okay, he plays the drums. And Will plays the bass guitar and guitar on actually most of the album. So check it out. We're going to get right to the first version, Kel, which is going to be Pat Benatar, Hell is for Children.
And Will, thank you so much for the shirts and the guitar picks. They're so cool.
Yeah.
And thank you for the bumper sticker and for having me at your home.
Yeah.
It was just wonderful to get to know you better.
I couldn't go to the Delane concert because I had to go to Jared's memorial tribute. And by the way, that guitar behind me, I don't play guitar. That was his Flying V Jackson King that he bought with his own money. He was a rock star. He was our son. And he passed away from the complications of epilepsy in December, which is why this channel got created, right? And from your comments, if you're new, it's not your comments, not yet, but we have been given guidance on what to do here. So that's why we're here today, okay? Because of Jared and his love of music and our sharing of music. We go to his concerts. You know, that's why we do what we do. This is all for fun.
We love the music.
Absolutely. So
it's a huge part of our lives.
Yeah.
Before the channel.
Yeah. Where are my headphones? Here we go. Okay.
All
so
right, I'm so excited.
Let's share the screen. Make sure we do everything kind of right here. This will be a world premiere video after. Okay, we'll go right into it.
And we have sound
by New Messiah. Yep.
Great. Thank you.
We have sound.
Just checking.
Yeah, because we don't want to blow our first reaction by not having things proper.
No, we're a one-take reaction channel. We do no production and we do no post-production.
That's right.
We film it. There's no script.
As they say, it's gonzo.
It's exactly what happens.
All right, ready?
Okay, so this is the first one.
That's
no,
right. This is Pat Benatar's
okay.
Hell is for Children from 1980 from Crimes of Passion, but this is the 82 live performance in New Haven,
right,
Connecticut.
You said that.
And this is classic. I know this version. I've seen this video before, and I think it's part of a DVD. I'm not sure, but it might be another concert from the same tour.
If you want to make a request, the website's below.
Down below, okay? www.knr.wtf, and we'll tell you the rest after.
Yeah,
okay,
so
and stick around at the end after the both videos, so that we can, it's not only our reaction during the video, but actually after as well. What comes up for both of us. Now, Kel, this song does have a theme of child abuse, and Pat Benatar and company created a foundation after writing the song.
Wow.
So it kind of goes with the theme of the last couple of nights.
Right. Okay.
Kel's emerging from 40 years of not so good stuff. Here we go. Just want to double check. Stand by. Very good.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here, too. It's always nice to see you.
You too. We pulled Kel out of work today. She's on a lunch break.
Yeah. Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened.
It was that special.
Yeah, this is important.
Now, she wrote the song with her guitar player that eventually became her husband, and they created the foundation. You go, guys. I've been there several times.
It's all so confusing, this brutal abusing. They blacken your eyes and then march out. Daddy's for good, don't tell mommy a thing. You're a good little boy and you'll get a new toy. Tell grandma you fell off the swing. Because hell is for children. And you know that their little lies will become such a mess. Hell is for children. And you should love the baby you love when you're born and the plan. No, hell is for children.
I can't wait to see what he does with that part. Rocking the house. Thank you.
Well, if anybody ever needed a female champion and a powerhouse for a cause, it's her.
Yep.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, that became an anthem. And in fact, I was reading in preparation for this that she has never missed performing that in any of her sets, except for once when she was cut off for time by the venue. But she makes a point every single time to play that song. Every time she performs. And I believe she's still performing. She was a couple years ago. I didn't check that, but yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's a pretty ferocious song. And that is, you don't see me bopping around. When I am struck really hard by the content and the lyrics, I have a hard time grooving out. I do. When I'm not bopping around, it's because I'm just... That's a pretty tough message.
That one hits pretty close to home. So if you haven't seen the Outlaws, was it Outlaws that we did? No, it was last night.
No, it was last night.
Yeah, and we did...
we did prog rock.
Yeah, we did Airbag.
Oh my God.
Homesick. And if you haven't seen that, the video's called Airbag. Homesick is the title. I put a warning on there because...
Yeah, you need a warning. I needed a warning. I didn't have a warning.
Both in what Kel says and also the way she reacts. It's just not going to spoil it. It was kind of opened up from Outlaws' Green Grass and High Tides the night before. And Kel's awakening, and she's getting better. She's coming out. She's been holding stuff in for so long. And the music that you guys have been providing and the selections that we've been choosing have really helped her on her way, reducing body pain and less fatigue and all these other things. And she's writing a book now on TMJ, which is temporomandibular joint disorders, and she treats that with her massage techniques.
And last night, I wrote a song.
She wrote a
for
song
someone
last
who's
night
never improvised and
on the piano.
That was crazy.
And now she's taking 5 elements. She's been having 5 songs in her head and in her hands. And what she realized is that they're all part of the same song as a direct result of what we're doing here.
Yes.
So very nice
Thank you,
stuff.
all of you. And my musicianship is changing at lightning speed.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So it's great. So yeah, this I'm not bopping out because the message needs to be sent and someone needs to sing it like that. This is not a happy song.
No. All right, so let's see what Will and Company has done with this song.
I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
The world premiere of this video, of this song. Here we go. New Messiah
So
in full
exciting.
effect.
This is great.
Will's just up the road in near Tampa, actually.
Yes, it was wonderful.
So look up the band. Give them some feedback in the comments. Hopefully watch the whole video here. Constructive. Tell them what you think. Okay, but stick around after this because we're going to talk about some of the best cover songs that you might not know are covers. All right, here we go, Cal. So the screen is shared. Here we go. And I was alerted that this is... oh, hell.
What?
Stand by.
Where?
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
he's
The
got
title
it.
messed me up. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I love their logo.
Freaking great, guys.
Look at that.
Freaking great. Here we go. Will is on the left.
His hair is all spiky.
And it looks like Craig is on the right. And that is Deibys. It's pronounced Deibys Artigas from Venezuela.
Anime.
Nice sound. Yeah, I was warned that this is... There's Will.
Listen to him play.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, I like that guitar sound.
They cry in the dark, so you can't see their tears.
It's true.
They hide in the light.
Listen to his voice.
She has a knife behind her back.
Forget all the while. Love and pain became one and the same in the eyes of a wounded child. Because hell is for children.
Wow.
And you know that the little lives can become such a mess. Hell is for children. And you shouldn't
That's
have
cool.
to pay
Oh, yeah, double.
with your bones
In your ass. Oh, his voice blends with the vibe. It's from Venezuela.
It's
Good
so
English.
confusing, this brutal abusing. They blacken your eyes and apologize. Daddy's good girl, and don't tell mommy a thing. Be a good little boy and you'll get on a toy. Tell grandma you fell from the swing. Because hell is for children.
Oh, I like it.
And you know that the little lives can become such a mess. Hell is for children. And you shouldn't have to pay for your love.
Nice.
With your bones and your flesh. No,
Go,
hell
Craig.
is for children.
Here we go.
Go.
Go, Will. Yeah, with the double. Yes. Nice. Shaking. Do you want to just listen to that without the video?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Okay. I'm going to bring it back.
That's a great idea.
Because the music,
I think this,
I don't think you can focus on the music.
Honestly, I think you need to send this to Pat Benatar. This is something to be proud of. To deliver that message at that...
Just bring it back.
It's so good.
Nice job. Okay, so I'm just going to take the screen...
Such an amazing...
Let's take the screen share off, everyone, okay? And we're just going to listen to the music now, because the subject matter is so strong, and the images are so strong. Well done on the video.
I don't think I can unsee that.
Yeah, I know.
But I get that was the objective.
Yeah.
Objective, check mark.
Accomplished. Here we go.
Great job.
Now we get to rock out again. That's a great song. That's a great version. Is it not here? Okay, it's the beginning.
Wow. Great job. Listen to that guitar and the drums. Listen to that.
It's good. It's good. It's really good.
Ferocious.
They cry in the dark, so you can't see their tears. They hide in the light, so you can't see their fears. Forgive and forget all the while. Love and pain
Love that.
become one and the same in the eyes of a wounded child. Because hell is for children, and you know that their little lives can become such a mess. Hell is for children, and you shouldn't have to pay for your love with your bones and your flesh.
So talented. Oh my God. Wow. All of them.
Great production, guys. Really, really top class.
Yes.
It's all so confusing, this brutal abusing.
It's a pleasure to listen to.
Oh yeah.
This is going on my playlist.
In your eyes and apologize.
You can hear a little of his accent there.
Be daddy's good girl and don't tell mommy a thing.
Perfect.
Be a good little boy and get on a toy. Tell grandma you fell from the swing. Because hell is for children. And you know that the little lives can become such a mess. Hell is for children.
Oh man, the best is yet to come.
And you shouldn't have to pay for your love with your bones and your flesh. No, hell is for children. Go!
Oh, it's so good. ferocious. Listen to that. Open up those guitars. Oh, that final yell is awesome. Whew. Okay, now I want to just do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Well, if this is how we're starting with this album, I can only expect that it's going to be outstanding.
Yeah, there's...
I mean, what a beginning.
Yeah, we're just going to post the entire... all the information for this because, you know, you hear music, you hear tunes for 30, 40 years, right?
Okay,
and we're going to get into that. Well, when we do as a society. And all of a sudden, a song like Disturbed Sound of Silence comes on, and it blows everybody away. And then a lot of people, especially kids, think, oh, that's a great song. It's like, yeah, Simon & Garfunkel did this, 40 years ago.
It was like the song Hurt when Johnny Cash did it.
You bet. You
and
bet.
9 Inch
So
Nails,
you bet. So I just want to share something with you guys.
That was amazing.
People have asked, there's a couple things. Now, Kel had a reaction to this, of course, because of her past. And she comes from a very nasty household. Very, very nasty on her account. And I had a tattoo made that basically I wanted a tattoo that said "Bring it on" because I had my own share of nastiness for the better part of 20 years, and I got out of that situation. And I kept convincing myself she'll change. She's got a good heart, all this other bullshit. And she didn't. She made her choices, and that was the bed that she made, and she slept in it. And I stayed as long as I could. So I got a tattoo. And a lot of you have asked, and I want to share this. So what this is a rooster, okay? The first caller of the day. Okay?
Which means?
So the roosters, in Hebrew, it's called the sechvi, okay? And bring it on is translated, because he basically distinguishes between the day and the night, right? So the night is over.
Brings the light. He's
the bringer of the light. So it says hava, nikabel, aleinu, et ha'etgar. It means literally, let us, hava, nikabel, take up ourselves or take ourselves, aleinu, and rise, aleinu, et ha'etgar, to the challenge. That one gets a lot of, even Israelis or people that know Hebrew. So I got this as a reminder and a symbol for challenge to come my way, because it makes me stronger, right? Without the cliche of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, we need our challenges. No one could have wished what happened upon you, right?
Or anyone else.
Or anybody else.
Or anybody
and
else.
It's not what happens, it's what we deal with. It's how we deal with it, right? So in this case, we're doing this channel. We have Jared's guitar with us. We have Larry's handmade, drumstick holder with the drumsticks that he gave me. We have shirts. We have Chris Gonzalez's artwork that says Kel-n-Rich. We're surrounded by
love.
A life that matters and a life full of love. And I'm sorry you had to identify your past with that song. But how did it go for the second version? How is it without the images? Because it was still...
It's still the same thing. I'm sorry. The same thing happened with Soen when we watched Covenant.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm not down with partying over that because it affects me directly. And because I have such a soft spot for little kids. Yeah. And those little kids in all corners of the world, it's not just me. I'm just one voice. I'm one voice amidst billions of voices. Everybody's been bullied. Everybody's been kicked around. Everybody's been treated shitty. It just hits me hard because it's a tough subject. I don't want anyone to suffer.
Yeah.
It's not fair. It's not right. It's nobody's fault. And I just try to think that it makes me a nicer me because I have greater compassion for humanity.
It definitely has, and that's a great way to turn it around. So
because I feel for my fellow humans.
I was wondering what, there's a term called skunk works. It's, you have a skunk and there's a need, maybe, it's written this way, to take apart the skunk and see what makes it stink so much. What is it?
Why would we want to take apart a skunk?
Just go with me on this one. So what makes it work? How does that happen? And, well, it just is. And so some things are just are. Something happened to you. They happened to me. They happened to you guys.
Yes.
The veterans that are watching this, the people that are disabled, the people that are surviving cancer treatments, the people that just got diagnosed with cancer,
loved ones.
people that have lost people that
War.
have had a sudden change in their work situation. All these things that happen to us. We're on this river, and if you can think of one side of the paddle, when you're on that river, one side is curiosity, the other side is perseverance. And that's something that Kel-n-I are bringing to the world. It's the message that there's a smarter way to think. And we're actually coaches for companies like Microsoft. We are strategic coaches for their initiatives. And we're doing this channel. And we're going to be doing more of this. So just stick around. And, it's not always going to be rosy and rocking out and moshing with Kel. I mean, sometimes she's going to be triggered. Sometimes I'm going to be triggered. I think that's why a lot of people keep coming back.
But what is profound is that I'm actually being triggered by music. Before, I've been a musician for a long time. And that was my job. I had work to do.
Yeah.
I was very focused, and it wasn't fun.
She was a concert
It was
pianist.
work.
That's another reason why if you're
you're
new to the channel, Kel hasn't heard a lot of these songs. Not just Hell for Children. We're talking about like Kashmir. We're talking about Bob O'Reilly. The list is endless. Freebird. She hadn't heard Freebird.
No.
It's legit. Okay, it's legit. If you don't believe it, then just move on, whatever. But it's because she had a set of circumstances that precluded her from having that life. So, don't listen to this music because you'll end up pregnant and a drug addict, and that's what those people do. It was all bullshit. It was all just power and control. Anyway, let's get into some of the songs that people might not know. Okay, now this is what I came up with. So for current and aspiring artists, here's a list of rules for what makes a cover version better than the original. Reveal true or new meaning. So something like that would be like Aretha Franklin's Respect, Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah, right?
Is that the real Hallelujah that everybody sings?
Or
is that a different Hallelujah?
No, it's the...
I think Katie Lang sang it.
Other artists have
I'm just trying to place
that.
the song.
Right?
I know Aretha Franklin's song.
Yeah. So
very well.
Right. So Aretha Franklin, these are all the covers, right? So Jose Gonzalez, Heartbeats, Jeff Buckley, Hallelujah, and Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. That was a Bob Dylan song. Animals, House of the Rising Sun.
That one I know.
Run DMC, Walk This Way. That's considered kind of a Hall of Fame cover, right? House of the Rising Sun was a Bob Dylan song. No one knows it. House of the Rising Sun, the Animals, right? In the House of the Rising Sun.
I do know that one.
Mama. Yeah. So, but does anybody know that? Rick Rubin also helped Run DMC. Rick Rubin produced Slayer albums. He produced Metallica albums. Subvert the song altogether. Devo, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, right? So I remember hearing Devo's song, and I'm going, I've heard that song before. That's a Rolling Stones cover, of course. William Shatner, Rocket Man.
From Elton John.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
William Shatner?
He covered it, right?
We might have to listen to that.
Oops, I Did It Again, right?
Britney?
Well, Richard Thompson.
Who's he?
You know what? I'm just reading him. I don't know.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's like a 16th century madrigal kind of. Oops, I Did It Again. So totally take it off the beaten path. Sounds so good you think it's the original. Natalie Imbruglia, Torn. Bjork, It's Oh So Sweet, and Blondie, Hanging on the Telephone. Right?
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Betty Hutton did It's Oh So Quiet, Bjork's Bjork's hit. And what else? Oh, push the performance beyond anyone else's reach. So, do you know who did I Will Always Love You, the one that Whitney Houston did? Do you know who did the original?
I know she did. I thought that was hers.
Dolly Parton.
Oh.
Right? So, in 1992 movie The Bodyguard, she's...
You know it. Yes.
I will always love you. Right? So, that was... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. That's a big no. Johnny Cash, Hurt. Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. That was a Prince song. Prince wrote it. And then Sinead sang it. Right? Uncover an obscure track. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll.
Oh.
I love rock and
yes,
roll, right?
I do know that one.
The Arrows, 1975. That was the original I Love Rock and Roll. I love pulling pieces off your top lip. Nirvana, The Man Who Sold the World. Right?
I don't know it.
Right, you wouldn't know that. Okay.
I only
what
know
else?
Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Add an iconic extra, Hall of Fame, Wilson Pickett, Hey Jude, Aretha Franklin, Respect. So look up who the artists were that actually sang those songs, who created those songs. Anyway, this is kind of difficult for me to do on the fly. I didn't really prepare for it. I just brought up something that really worked and something else, and then kind of cut and paste.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there's no script here.
Anyway, the cover version of Hell's for Children by New Messiah. If we were to give a scale, a voting scale, there's no reason why I would give it less than a 10 out of 10. There's just no reason for it.
It needs to go to Pat Benatar. She needs to hear that the song has been done justice.
Yeah.
Serious
We're
musical
not
justice.
BSing here. Look, for us, it hits my sweet spot. I won't speak for Kel. It's got the killer riffing. I love Will's work. I love what you do with that. I
amazing.
love the drums,
Guitars.
Craig. The drums are great.
Vocals.
They're simple. The kind of the roll that you do there in the middle of the song, and just the engineering is fantastic.
Yes, good job, Craig.
And Daibys on the vocals. I would not know, except for when you say the word apologize. You can hear your accent, but it's endearing. It's great.
Oh no, it's great.
It's just
perfect.
fantastic,
It's
and
great.
your voice is freaking awesome. Hopefully you've done a lot more stuff, and you will continue to do more stuff. So we'll do more first reactions from this album.
Absolutely.
Okay, we definitely have to do Jungle Love by Darryl, right? So that's the time one. That's from Purple Rain. That's the Prince song I was talking about that
Right.
Daniels does.
I'd love to do them all. Because I probably don't know them all. That's why.
Yeah, well, oh boy. Thanks, Will. All right, well, again, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Will and New Messiah, for sharing this with us.
Everybody that's been part of this project, it's been a long time coming. Yes. Congratulations on a debut LP, long play album, and
much success. We wish you much success in your future endeavors. You're fantastically talented.
We do.
All of you.
Life is so short, and it's nice to see someone grabbing it by the balls. Well done.
I love you.
Thanks
for being our champion.
Nice.
Thanks for being our champions.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.